Hi everybody. So today was a very interesting uh excuse me. Excuse me. Hi everybody. So today was a very interesting day. Because last year was supposed to be a year for DK to kind of regroup and get our foundations back in place. And for various reasons, mainly bad, that didn't happen. So this year we were trying to double down on that. And I guess in a way you could say it's still happening for sure, because part of Tony being away is to shore up his mental health foundations and so forth. And I'm looking at it as a way for me to do that too. I'm going to try to take more walks and get more physically healthy, and I'm working on sort of strategies for my ADHD and my executive dysfunction, and also trying to be a bit more independent. Because of the ADHD, Tony does a lot of stuff around the house, like the cooking and the cleaning. And don't get me wrong, he likes to do that. I have tried to do the laundry or offered to do laundry loads, and he's like, no, I actually like to do the laundry. He's a weird combination of Danny Tanner and Boober Fraggle. And we talk, and I always tell him I appreciate it, and we make sure that the load is not too much. But he still does the lion's share of the household stuff, and obviously some of that was starting to take a toll subconsciously or otherwise. So I'm trying to work on me so that I can help him more, and also so we can just get more done. There's things I want to do, and I don't. Anyways. So it's going to be slow, and I'm going to take it a step at a time, but it's like, okay, I'm going to clean the kitchen. I'm going to sort and put away all these random craft supplies and store things and slowly work on decluttering the house. So I was working on some of that, and then I stopped to do a Zoom call with some very dear longtime friends of mine who are from all across the continent. And just before the Zoom call, I had gone outside, noticed that a large chunk of my car had just fallen off. I think it's technically a heat shield over the muffler and things, but it had just come loose and it was just hanging from one corner. And it's like, what am I going to do? Thankfully, so much heartfelt thanks to my dear friend Roxy and from Big House Minis, who and our local and my D&D group, who I was like, can you come over and at least make sure that there's a human being with functional thumbs, because I can't trust the dog to do it, so that if I jack the car up and it falls, someone can call 911. And she said, yes, of course, I'll be right over. So we did not jack the car up. We did crawl into the car. And between the two of us managed to re-secure the aluminum. But it was sort of like, at this point, it's just funny, because I was trying to do stuff this morning, and every time you went to do one thing, there was something else, like, oh, I went to empty the dishwasher, and then, oh, it turns out half the dishes still have stuff on them. So the dishwasher probably needs to be cleaned out or sent through a cycle or something, and then I went to do something else, and then this got in the way. And it's just like, I'm just going to write all the steps down. I'm just going to move on step by step. And I even was trying to work on a little craft this morning and film it, and then realized I didn't have the right needles. I didn't even know where those needles were. So again, big thank you to Roxy. We had some laughs. We got the job done. Roxy the Riveter. That was my day. That was my very interesting day. So now I'm going to have some lasagna and some garlic bread and watch something funny on TV, and then maybe go back to my craft, because I did find my needles. So I'll talk to you all another day. Bye.